Once planned, built, placed, and filled, the humble garden bed can soon be forgotten. Sure, we may refer to them every time we showcase our latest crops, but let's not fool ourselves. It's still always about the plants and the soil rather than the literal construction. But, weathered by the time and elements, none of these crops would be possible without the bed that they call home. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome back to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, garden beds are our game. And today's episode is all about those very garden beds. More specifically, this 12-year-old 8x2 right here that's pretty much seen it all. Time's short as you know it is, so let's dive in. Other than being old and worn down, this bed and I share another similarity. And that's that today is both of our birthdays. While I turn the ripe old age of 49, this bed officially today turns 12 years old. Built out of British Columbia Douglas fir 2x4s and Western red cedar 1x4 planks, this 16-inch high beauty has seen 144 months of near non-stop growing. Purposefully left fallow since last summer, it's time once again for this bed to shine. Once more with some snow peas. It may look like a disaster now, but honestly, leaving the bed to go fallow and letting those weeds take over and give that soil a rest for the better part of half a year is one of the best things that you can do for established garden beds. So, while it's not much to look at now, I have no doubt that once again this bed will transform into garden greatness in just a few weeks. In the meantime though, let's look back at a few of the many crops that have graced this amazing growing space. Built in 2012, this bed and the 4-foot one beside it were among the last garden beds I've ever constructed. The first crop ever grown was fall cauliflower, as the beds were built, placed, and planted in midsummer. Perfect timing for those late brassicas. In fact, cauliflower has called this bed home on 4 separate occasions. The following spring saw an insane mix of salad greens that were quickly harvested, giving way to summer zucchinis. While lettuce of any kind has only been planted once in this bed, zucchinis have enjoyed being grown a total of 6 times, more than any other crop. A few failed years at strawberries was the source of much frustration. But an epic bounce-back summer of Roma tomatoes in 2018 got us back on track. Fast forward to the fall of 2022, and it had me trying out garlic in this bed for the first time. And you know what? It was a huge success. And since you can never really have too much garlic, I think this will likely be one of its permanent homes. Nothing is forever though, and 12 plus years out of a wooden garden bed in the rainy Pacific Northwest is actually pretty epic. While we wait to see how many more years and crops I get out of this guy, let's make sure to pass the time by watching some more garden quickies. Thanks for watching, guys, and hey, if garden quickies are your thing, make sure to subscribe and click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.